And that's like a recurring theme with Michael in this movie, that he's there and then he just disappears.
I like Michael standing. Did you see Michael standing outside the car?
He was staying outside the car.
Welcome. I'm John Canopener.
And I'm James Wang.
And together we are Rock Hard. And today we are kicking off our franchise, our newest franchise, Halloween.
Hell yeah.
We're starting out with the original, 1978. James is going to take it away with some facts. Take it away, James.
All right. So, for this first fact, instead of it being called Halloween, apparently, according to this website, it was originally going to be called The Babysitter Murders. I did not know that, and I thought it was pretty cool.
Because apparently John Carpenter wanted to keep it, like, he really wanted to freak people the fuck out on the reality that a killer could be down the street, around the block, in your town, anytime. You know what I mean? That's why he wanted to keep it, like, the babysitter, because there's a lot of babysitters and...
All right, yeah. Yeah, so apparently it was referenced by a character in the 2018 sequel. In Halloween 2018, there's a character...
Was Hawkins.
Yeah.
He says it...
Babysitter Murders.
He says it to the sheriff. He says, that's Michael Myers, the babysitter murders.
Yeah. Whatever. All right. The next fact is... the next fact I have, it says that... I think I know this one. I'm pretty sure you do as well. Director John Carpenter's then girlfriend co-wrote the screenplay with him.
Yes.
So.
Deborah Hill.
Yeah. Are they not together anymore?
No.
That bitch missed out. What the fuck is happening?
And I believe she's also, when it's little Michael in the beginning, in the clown mask, the POV shot, that's her hand doing stuff. That was Deborah Hill.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
I think. You guys know.
This next one. Apparently the original screenplay was written in 2 weeks.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I can believe it. It's simple. It's simple. Really, guys, like, as much as we have these 40-minute videos and shit, like, this one's going to be quick. There's not a whole lot here, so I can understand that.
Like, they try to get it out as fast as they can. So the writers turned the screenplay around in 2 weeks, and the filming took just 22 days.
Nice.
So they wrote it, and they filmed it.
Yeah, small budget. I think it was... This was... I think... Another little fact here. I think it was the highest grossing independent film for the longest time. For, like, the longest time. Like, years. Like, decades.
All right.
Yeah.
This next fact, it is talking about the original movie poster. Artist Bob Gleason accidentally hid an ominous monster in the original movie poster. So if you look closely at the hand holding the knife on the original Halloween movie poster, you can make out an open mouth face in the knuckles. I'm actually kind of curious. I don't know. I've never noticed that. That's weird because I've seen the poster like many times, but I've never.
We're gonna bring it up for them too, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Don't worry, we're not gonna leave you guys out.
Hell no.
We're not gonna do that here.
A hidden image of a screaming face can be seen on a knife. Well, let's see. I can't fucking see it. I don't know if you can see that. If you can see a face anywhere somewhere.
Oh, I do. Their nose. That's the nostril. That's the.
Oh! Now I fucking see it.
The fist itself.
Yeah. Okay. Now I see it. I could definitely
itself,
put it
not the
there.
knife. The fist.
The fist holding the knife. Okay.
Is
Yeah.
in the shape of a face. We can see it. We'll show you guys.
Yeah. I'll put it up on the screen right now. That's actually kind of cool. I didn't even fucking know that. Wow.
That's crazy. That's cool. Cool fact. Cool factorino.
That's all I have for my facts. So we're gonna get right into
meat and potatoes, bitch.
Meat and potatoes.
Usually we do common positives, and then we trail off and do personal positives and all that shit. But you know, we're trying to. I don't know. With this movie, there's not a whole lot going on, so we're gonna. It's a simple movie. Halloween. I think that's another reason why it's so iconic and so good is because it's so simple. The simplest movies are the ones I like when they're just Oh, people bring their trash cans in.
Hey, can you guys like shut the fuck?
But a simple movie in a simple setting with simple people. There's not much going on. It's a guy that comes back 15 years after being in an institution on Halloween night after he killed his sister, and nobody believes Loomis. Loomis is his doctor. He's worked with this guy. He's never seen anything like this kid before. He just stares at a fucking wall all the time. He can't break through this guy. All he sees is evil in this kid. And now he's back, and he's going home. He's going home, and he's going to take some people down with him. And that's it. That's all it is. It's a very simple movie, so there's not a whole lot here.
And also the movie is like an hour and a half long.
Hour and a half. It's a
pretty standard.
I have that as one of my positives. The pacing's great. The pacing just goes from, okay, kid, kill his sister, parents come home, stand there all retarded, staring at the fucking, yeah. Michael? And they just stand there and let the kid hold the knife still.
Yeah. I'd be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Give me that shit!
Whose blood is that?
No, but they, whatever, they stand there and stare at him, all weird. But I get it. It's supposed to build like this sense of like, how can this happen in a small town? Look at, you know.
Oh my god.
The first thing I liked about this was the opening, just the title credits.
Title credits, the music, like the iconic music.
Yeah, you get the theme. You get
the... You're all feeling yourself right now?
Yeah, you get that theme.
Yeah.
You get the pumpkin. You get everything going on. Beautiful. Really nice. And I love how they did that in another movie later on. I'll explain. But yes, as far as the opening, it's great. Because once you hear that theme, you're in, dude. You're in. You're in. It's a beautiful theme. It's just, oof. It's so iconic. Even if you haven't seen Halloween, you know that's from Halloween. That's just how iconic it is.
So, yeah, I pretty much just put the music, I think, from the beginning in the opening credits, and also at the end where Michael is walking out of the house after he just killed his sister, and then they take off his mask, and then it just draws out. The fact that John Carpenter made this music for this movie to save money, and the fact that it became so widely known and is so popular and so famous is just crazy. I don't know. It's like the music, the sound effects, everything is just, it is kind of a little bit perfect. Like,
you know what's funny is like John Carpenter has this like kind of like stigma of being a dick, but I feel like it's just because he's like, I'll just do it my fucking self. Like all the time. I feel like that just goes through his head all the time when he's on a movie. He's just like, can you do this? Can you do that? And then the music director's just like, nah, I can't. And he's like, I'll just do it my fucking self.
Like you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Pissed off the whole time, like, fuck it.
I'm pretty sure. I mean, we don't know, but it'd be kind of cool, like to kind of see behind the scenes, maybe.
Like how it happened.
Yeah.
There are documentaries on it. But yeah, and then I also have the first POV shot through the clown mask.
Yeah.
With Michael killing Judith, even though the kill is very. It's very like old school, you know, to where they don't show a lot. They don't show a lot else, but that you just see a knife going up and down, and then there's blood on her, and she's on the ground. But the POV shot's cool. And then he goes down the stairs, goes outside, and his dad's like, Michael, and tries to take off the mask, and then they flip to the front. I thought that's pretty
and
cool.
then the pan out, and then the music.
I still think that's cool. Anytime you get that POV, it's really cool. All
right, so the next thing I have was I kind of like how this is like going fast forward a little bit. When Michael already kind of took the car and all that shit, and he's in front of the school, and it just cuts to like that boring ass fucking lecture where Lori's in class and whatever. And she looks outside the window, and then she just sees the car just out there, and then the teacher calls on her. Of course, out of all the fucking people, we gotta pick on the one person who's not paying attention.
Yeah.
Bitch ass teacher. Anyway, she answers the question, fucking does a mic drop on her, and she looks back out the window, and the car is gone. And that's like a recurring theme with Michael in this movie, that he's there and then he just disappears.
I like Michael standing. Did you see Michael standing outside the car?
He was standing outside the car? I didn't know that. He was standing outside of it?
Yes.
When was he standing outside of this? Hold on. Are you talking about when she's in the classroom and looking at us? Hold on.
Michael's dead.
I gotta look his shit up. There's no fun.
Watch. Right there. You see his white ass face?
What the fuck? I thought he was in the car like this.
Nah, he's right there.
That's crazy. Wow. You learned something new on Rock Hard.
There you go. We'll do a little mix here. We'll throw a couple negatives out there too. One is Lori's friends.
That's literally what I have next, yeah.
Annie and Linda.
Dude.
Annoying
As fuck.
both of them. Where did they pick these bitches up from? Because I believe this is Jamie Lee Curtis's first role. I believe. She might have had something before this, but not too many things before this. How is she so good? And these two girls are acting like they're on a fucking play somewhere. Like they're on stage at like their school. Like,
yeah.
The delivery is terrible. Totally? Was that in the script? I don't know. Why Linda says totally
Every fucking line.
Every line she had.
Every other word is totally.
Totally. And I don't give a fuck about her. I don't give a fuck about her friend. I know they're just there to just get killed anyway. But at the same time, when you see Lori, and Lori's has emotion and has like fear in her face. She's trying to be strong for the kids. Like you see Lori as like playing different kinds of like, yeah, how would I act in this situation? I would do this, blah, blah, blah. Linda and Annie seem like the same girl through the whole fucking movie, even when shit's going down. Like,
yeah,
there's no difference between this. So those two girls can go fuck themselves. When people say Halloween's a perfect movie, I'm sorry, I like it a lot, but those two right there bring it down hella. Because you can't tell me that later on in Halloween movies to come that the acting has gotten better. Like that we're in a new era now that things feel more real now compared to then. I know these bitches are acting. Nobody talks like this. Nobody talks like, well, maybe you would if you blah blah blah. You know, like it's off-putting. You can tell right away. Yeah, they're friends. Linda's saying totally all the time. Just no bueno, bro. No bueno. But we do have Loomis in here, and Loomis, besides Lori, acting his ass off in this fucking movie.
I think like out of all the characters that were introduced, even the kids too, even Tommy and Lindsay,
they were better than
the friends. They were better than Linda and Annie. It's crazy how these two little kids were able to carry a movie and they were just acting 1,000 times better.
And, like, curiosity.
Exactly.
And, like,
yeah,
just everything. I felt like they did know Lori and that this was like a common thing, like her visiting, like, come on, Tommy, blah, blah, blah. Like, you felt this connection between them. The friends felt so foreign to us. Yeah,
it was weird. Okay, so going on, this one is kind of, again, it's basically a negative. Nothing too crazy, but that was just kind of funny how when, was it Annie that picks up Lori when they're, and then they're smoking weed in the car, and then they drive around, and they say, "Oh fuck, my dad, put it out" or something, and it's like, first of all, why are you driving that way? You could have totally parked to the side, or go around or something, but you just keep driving, forcing this person who probably has never smoked as often.
Shit, it's your dad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up next to him, put it out.
Yeah, put it. I think that's kind of dumb, and also, how the fuck? He's a sheriff. He has training. I'm pretty sure he knows. How the fuck did he not smell that shit coming out?
And at least Lori mentioned it in the next scene. And she's like, I know he smelled it. I know. And she's like, no, he didn't. Calm down. Stop it. Blah, blah. But, like, he would have smelled that shit. He would have smelled that shit. For sure.
I don't know. I was saying, I'm like, how do you not? Like, even, he's either really dumb and the worst cop ever, or he just generally did not smell it. But I just choose to believe that they just didn't want to go into that. I feel like that would have been like a whole nother, like interaction with characters and whatnot. And they probably just didn't want to go through with that, so there's like, just pretend he didn't smell it.
I know we hear this in a lot of horror movies, and I get sick of it now because it's just so played out. It just happened in Chucky this last season.
If you haven't seen the recent episode.
Don't Fear the Reaper. Don't Fear the Reaper is playing in the car while Lori and Annie are driving. Right before they
pulled up?
Isn't it right before Loomis? Or maybe it's a little after that. Maybe they're driving again. I think it's after that, and they're driving to Lori's house. They have Don't Fear the Reaper playing, and Michael's right fucking behind him in that station wagon.
Oh, and he's like tailing them.
Yeah, but it's perfect for that. Don't fear the Reaper, and the Reaper's right behind your ass, bro. Like, it's good. So that was a genius way of putting that in there. And now it's just played out so much in so many horror movies, but this is the first one to do it, and I think it works great with it. I really like that. That's the only time I can really say it works good with the movie. Every other time I see it in a movie, I'm just like, they're just ripping off Halloween.
Pretty much, yeah.
So you might as well go do 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 every time a fucking killer walks in, you know. But anyway, John Carpenter, props on that.
I'm drinking peroxide. I like my medicine. I thought it was kind of funny watching it. So the scene where Loomis pulls up after Lori and Annie leave, they pull up next to her dad and talking about how, someone broke into the store. It's weird. He said someone took a mask, knives, and rope. I'm like, this is a couple of kids playing pranks. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, your first, again, maybe all this evidence is pointing towards that he's probably not a good cop. He didn't smell weed, and he just totally disregarded the fact that, hey, maybe someone's probably planning to do some serious shit on Halloween night because they saw a mask, knives, and rope. Or duct tape or something.
Yeah,
I don't know
knife, mask, rope, condoms.
Yeah, like he's just listing a bunch of shit that they just saw, and it's like, your first thought is thinking, oh, maybe it's just a couple of kids playing pranks on Halloween. Like,
that's probably what it is.
No, it's not. Anyway, aside from that, after they dip and whatever, Loomis is right there, and then Michael is right fucking behind him, and he just happens to turn around, and the car just passes right. It's like almost perfect, like perfect timing.
We were laughing about it because it's like, oh shit, there's my dad.
Yeah, yeah. It's like ditching school, and you see your parents.
You took your dad's car.
Yeah, you see him in public. You're like, oh fuck, play cool, and it's like perfect. And he just turns around, and he's like,
Lewis turns this way. He's going,
and he turns the other way, and then he's back that way.
Yeah.
Perfect. I thought it was kind of funny, because we were laughing about it. I was like, oh fuck, seeing your parent in public after you ditch school or something. That was funny.
This is funny because there's a lot of similarities between Scream and Halloween, and one of them is Bob. Bob himself says, "I'll be right back," which is something you do not say, according to Randy. If you ever say that, you're fucking toast. And yes, Bob is toast in this, but I thought it was clever. We saw that, actually. We actually saw it. We saw it. And all the way back in 78, we saw it. I'll be right back when he's going to go get a beer for Linda.
Yeah.
Give me a beer.
Give me beer.
Beer. Totally.
Totally.
Beer.
Yeah, it's crazy because, like, he said, I'll be right back to go get a beer. And in Scream in 96, he's like, and don't say you'll be right back because you won't be back. And this dude's like, you want a beer? He's like, sure. I'll be right back. And he's like, all that. And they were watching Halloween.
And they were watching Halloween.
Which is crazy. So it's like full fucking circle. That was kind of funny. Yeah.
That was good. And you get the famous fucking head tilt.
Oh, yeah, after he killed him?
The first head tilt you get is Bob stabbed up on the cabinet or whatever.
Fucking picked his ass up. Dude, he makes him look like a bitch.
And he just looks at him. Oh, look at that shit. I just did that shit.
I did that. Me. Mike Myers. Mikey Myers just did that shit.
I like how they have Michael stalking a lot in this.
Dude, literally, the movie's only an hour and a half long. And literally for the first hour, we did not see Michael until like the hour mark. Then we saw the first time his face is actually on full screen.
Well, he was
in the background.
He was like behind the bushes, that kind of shit. Like he's around.
He's around, but
not in full sight.
But like him and actually in front of the camera, past the hour mark, he's there. So like we only got him for like 30 minutes, but I mean for those 30 minutes, it's pretty cool.
But I like him just showing up randomly and just like over the shoulder shot, at the school. Mm-hmm. When fucking Tommy's trying to run away or whatever, and he grabs him, looks at him, makes him suck his dick. And this is another negative. He's a little fast in this one.
Yeah, I noticed
There's
that
some
too.
scenes where, we have this idea of Michael just walking almost zombie-like, not robotic or zombie-like, but almost that kind of walk. You have to, it's a balance. It's very, and James Jude Courtney fucking nailed it. But in this movie, when he's coming down the stairs, bro, in the final act.
Yeah, he's like.
It's pretty quick.
Copping down the stairs all quick. don't want to fucking miss a step.
Yeah, he's moving a little bit, and walking up to Lori when she's like, "Tony, I'm in the fucking diner."
Yeah,
and he's like, he's got some speed on him a little bit. He's still walking, but it's a fast pace.
A little too fast. Yeah, I think James Dew Courtney definitely perfected Michael.
Yes.
In that sense.
Oh my gosh, he deserves a lot more credit.
Yeah. I do also have how at Lindsay's house, where after everything, like Michael's in the background, and it's pitch black behind the door.
Yeah, I got that too.
After she sees Bob, Linda, and Annie, all their dead bodies and shit, and she kind of like backs up into the doorway, and you just see it like pitch black, and then you just see a mask just illuminating slowly, and then I'm like, oh shit, like that's just bad as fuck.
Right there, bitch.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that slow fucking the light showing on his face was perfect, and it's cool because they nailed that shit perfect because it doesn't show any light behind him or anything.
It's just
right
his
fucking face.
his mask. You see like a white face popping out of nowhere. It's fucking.
That's tight.
I'd be shitting bricks if that was me, honestly.
I have Lori is great. Lori is awesome in this. She's awesome. She has a very nice arc. She's still the strong lady out of all her friends. You know she's the strongest one because she isn't given to that peer pressure bullshit. Kind of the dorky nerd that just wants to do good, babysit, get a good job, marry a guy, become successful.
Like she looks like the type of girl that has good intentions, you know.
Right,
and not like
sluts,
a partying. Yeah.
They almost don't even fit like
hanging with the wrong crowd.
Be friends.
Yeah, like she's hanging with the wrong crowd, basically.
She's so opposite. When Annie's like, I called Ben Tramer and blah 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 blah, and she's like, tell me you didn't, please. Like, that's some bullshit.
Like I told you in confidence, bitch. Like, how dare you?
Yeah. But pieces of shit would do that, and you know,
not real friends. I don't think they're real friends. I think she just hung out with them because. I mean, this is kind of going deep into like that whole lore, and you know, we're just making up shit. But I feel like, she just did not belong with those group of friends.
She didn't belong with them.
No, and she was the only one that actually acted good. I feel like Lori acted good, Tommy, Lindsay, and Loomis. Those four people.
Her whole realization of the boogeyman becoming real.
Yeah.
Before that, she's like, Tommy, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like that should have.
He's boogeyman. She's like, shut the fuck up. She literally says
what
that.
What the fuck did I just say?
And she fucking smacks him.
Like, what the fuck did I just say?
Fucking gut when he's on the gutter, dude. And it's sad, but I mean, she does it because she's like, the boogeyman's not fucking real, dude. And he's like, can we have more popcorn? She's like, fuck no, we can't have more popcorn.
Bitch.
A negative I have. Since we're getting to the end of this, the nitty gritty, when Michael gets shot, it looks ridiculous.
It's almost like I feel like what's it called? Scream 5 kind of took something. Yeah, with Amber when she got shot, like, and she's like, what the fuck, like.
Yeah, he does more of like a.
And then he backs up. He backs up more. Like he's just like making his way. Like it's obviously.
Just like flat on his back, he falls out like this.
And you lie on your back. How do you? I mean, being strong as fuck, whatever, supernatural. We even to this day we don't fully understand Michael and his power and all that shit. Supernatural or not, if you fall flat on your back, anyone would be like, like fucking.
Can you imagine? Like, you don't hear them breathing anymore. You just hear. We're not dogging the movie at all. We just think there's a lot of hyperbole around it to where people are really. As a Halloween guy, I love me some Halloween, and I will still watch this movie all the fucking time. But the way people say it's the perfect horror movie, it's the perfect. You can't change anything about it. It's so good and all kinds. And it's like, yeah, it's good, but at the same time, it's just like, I mean, you can't say that we haven't gotten better.
No, for sure not.
With some of these movies, not every one of them, but like with some of these movies, yes, there are other ones. You guys are telling me that out of all the Halloween movies, you would pop in Halloween 1 first? I doubt it. That's all I'm saying. But it is a good movie. We like it. It is at the top of both of our lists. Yeah, not the number one spot, but
it's up there.
It's up there.
My question to you is that on a scale or between 1 and 10, how would you rate this movie?
7.
7 out of 10. Well, there we go.
Just going off of standards that we have today. You know, we were both born after this shit, so
Oh yeah.
you know, it's a little hard for us to be like, you know, it's hard for me to. I'd feel like a liar if I said it was my favorite one, or if it said that it's the best out of all of them. I can understand if you were around that time that you would have this connection with it, but I have more of a connection with the ones that came out in my time. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But for right now, that was Halloween 1. We appreciate you guys. We appreciate you guys joining us, and we hope to see you again with Halloween 2. This is Rock Hard. Out.
Beans, rice, and Jesus Christ.